Welcome to the live stream. What's going on, guys? All right, let's get it started. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Taking a look at the crypto markets, kind of see what's happening. What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live stream. Just started it right now. You guys are here. But appreciate everyone on here. Thank you guys for coming in. We'll take a look at Bitcoin, kind of see what I'm looking at here. What we can expect for Bitcoin. 119K at the moment. We're finally overbought on the daily, right? So we're overbought on the daily. Big crash incoming tomorrow. You think so, M? What makes you think a big crash incoming? Sim Racer, what's up, Sim? CPI, you think CPI is going to be high? Marco, thank you for the heart, bro. That's why you think we're gonna have a big crash? Possibly. I mean, that is, you know, what I said in the last stream. I said Bitcoin can come up here, you know, test the highs here and kind of pull back and put it basically like another shoulder over here, right? So this is what I see happening before we break out. So I don't think we'll have a big crash all the way back down. Like, you know, maybe we can retest the bottom of the pennant. In that case, it would be around 16K, 16,500. But I just see us pulling back slightly and then, you know, breaking out of this pennant. But we'll take a look at some other altcoins. Once we hit 5K, 1,000 likes, we'll do a crypto market update of the day. Bitcoin at 119K, Ethereum holding up pretty well. I also want to look at coins that I'm looking to get into trades. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that, we're going to be looking at all coins to go in on low leverage trades. Okay, because I'm actually interested in doing that. So I want to see some altcoins that are right before getting ready to explode. And where I do my leverage trading and everything is on BitUnix. You guys can check it out. If you use my link, you'll get my campaign here, which is every single month. So it's not just a one-time reward. Every single month, I'll get a new campaign and I'll update you guys. But definitely take advantage of it because it's basically free future bonus up to 400 bucks. You don't need a VPN or KYC or anything. So definitely check it out. I'm doing great today. How about you, Sir Marco? How are you doing today, man? I'm doing pretty good. It's like I said, right? what I see, it was last live stream. I'm still sticking to my opinion last live stream, which is I see Bitcoin basically building support here, pulling back, you know, basically putting in that's the second shoulder to this inverted head and shoulders, and then tightening up here before breaking out. So that's what I see. We'll see. I'm doing good, ZZ. How about you? Clinton, LCX. Sure, we'll check out LCX, guys. All I ask for is likes. I'll check out all your favorite coins. Just like the live stream. Follow if you're new, by the way, if you like crypto. And get ready to 1,000 freaking X, guys. Get ready to 1,000X. Your bags, we're going to the absolute moon. Block DAG. Well, I have Caspa, so you know I'm bullish on Caspa. AI good. I'm pumped for what's to come, brother. Me too, man. Me too. And AI hasn't really taken off yet, so I believe AI. I think it's a good time to get into AI coins right now, like Near, you know, all these coins. So like LCX, I'm bullish on LCX. This might be a coin that might be a good coin to go on a low leverage long here, right? Because this coin can definitely take off. This looks like the bottom here. We're extremely oversold on the monthly. We're looking good here on the setup on the weekly too, right? You know, kind of this inverse head and shoulders. You know, seeing this play out, we can definitely break out to the upside. So LCX is looking pretty good. It looks like it basically bottomed here. And now we just have a little bit more consolidating before we start to move up big. So, pretty good. Already got over 62 people. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for coming to the live. We got XLM, Crow. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. Take a look at Crow. Anytime, Clinton. Again, in my opinion, LCX is a riskier coin because it's lower cap, but it's, in my opinion, based on the chart, it's a good risk on coin because it's a lower cap coin and the charts don't look that bad. It's, you know. So Crow, I'm very bullish on this coin. I'm happy I bought a good amount here when it was ranging. All right, this is a coin that just woke up. We were ranging here. Boom, boom, boom. We broke out of that range. You know, even did a retest here. And now what I believe it's going to do is I believe it's going to retest this level. I believe it will come back to retest that 618, and then that'll be the higher low. So if you see Crow here at 13, right, 13 cents, 13 and a half, that's a good deal. That might be the higher low that we need to bounce off of. So even if we come up here to like 18 cents, I still think it can come back here to 13 cents. But either way, long-term Crow looking very bullish, breaking out of this range here. Right, this is a great looking chart as we're gearing up here on the monthly, right? We're starting to see that bullish momentum come back here for Crow, breaking out of that range recently. So I just believe it'll retest that 618 and then we're ready to go. Can you please check out Fat Cat for me? Fat Cat, sure. Is this a meme coin? So I can't find it. Is it on Dex Tools? I can't find it on TradingView. XDC. Let's check out XDC. If it's on Dex Screener, I'll check it out on Dex Screener. After the price breaks from the flag, there's a demand zone right below the focus after the flag. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, for Bitcoin, right? XDC also looking great, right? Because we came back, we pulled back down to flip that resistance as support. Now we're just getting resistance here at the top of the range. But it looks like it's just going to put in the handle, right? Like a cup and handle formation. That's what it looks like it's going to do. So you might be in this pending here before XDC breaks out of this. But this is pretty bullish. Especially this pullback here, putting this higher low. That's what you want to see on the coin. Come back here to this past resistance. So So now we're just pulling back here. Possibly, you know, we can get a pullback here. If we get a big pullback to XDC, I would say 0.7 is a good price point. Right, this sell zone right here. $0.778. And if we actually put a Fibonacci here, let's look at the Fibonacci zone. That shit right here. And you can see, and we got a good bounce right there. Like I said, we'll probably come down here a little bit lower for XDC. And then we'll come here back to 11 cents. So very bullish setup. You know, this nice bullish momentum. You can see possibly 37 cents to around 50 cents. Where to buy XDC? Well, you can check it out. I have 2 platforms where you guys can get a big deposit bonus. That's BitUnix. You guys can sign up using my link in the bio. BitUnix is the second link. And then the third link is BTCC, which you guys will get 10% deposit bonus. So you can use that bonus to buy XDC. Just use my link. And both of these are KYC free and VPN free. So definitely check them out. Big Week Football. What's up, bro? Channel logs. If you need any advice, service, you're welcome. All right, man. Sounds good. Just you don't have to spam it. You know you don't have to spam it, bro. Relax. Hey, brother, have you checked KTA yet? Not yet. All right, we got Dogecoin. Someone asked for Doge. Bro, why are you still spamming? Bon dia, sir. Bon dia. Statewide. Oh yeah, Toshi. We're gonna look at Toshi too. Let's look here first at Dogecoin. Pulling back here to 22 cents. I added more to my Dogecoin position, which I'm up on. Where I have a 10x trade on Doge. Bro, you're still spamming, bro. What is going on? This dude's still spamming. Anyways, so Dogecoin, yeah, we're pulling back here. Completely normal. You can see this is a big level right here where we can flip this resistance as support. So that's what I see Dogecoin really doing here. We really zoom in here on the 4-hour, on the daily. You can see we're just in this pendant. Right. So we'll probably probably get tight here before we break out and head back to like 26 cents. So this is why I'm adding to my Dogecoin. I believe it's gonna start to move up very soon, and it might not go below 20 cents again until next bear market. Good evening. Thanks for coming to the live stream. Thank you guys for the likes. We're at 13,000 likes. You guys know what that means. We got the crypto market update of the day. Let's see here the crypto market update of the day. Let's see which coins are up on the daily, which coins are down. I like this guy. He has good content, no extra lies, just down to earth charting. Freedom. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. That really means a lot. Thank you. And then after this, the market update of the day, we'll do a Toshi and XRP as well. So we see a lot of altcoins are down today. It's funny because every time the market's down, pump is up. And when the market's up, pump is down. But you know, I told you guys I was buying this coin weeks ago. I'm already up on it. But yeah, I am bullish on pump. I already have a good amount. I'm probably not gonna be buying anymore because I already got a good amount. But we have pump. Farcoin's down 19%. I don't know what's going on with Farcoin today, but it's down the most here in the top 100. I actually came down 11. It came down 11 ranks here. Pretty big dump here for Farcoin. You bet I'm on your team if I may. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. You're definitely on my team. We'll check out Beam too. So yeah, Farcoin has a ton of volume today, and it came down the most ranks here, down 11 in market cap. And then we have a lot of coins that are down at least 5 to 8%. Take a look on the top 200. A lot of coins down also in the top 200, just white and a couple other coins that are up today. Brett's down 11%, so if you're looking to get some more Brett, Turbo as well, down 8% on the daily. Farcoin had a 10% candle. Wow. Yeah, what's going on with Farcoin? Toshi's actually up today, 6%, so shout out to the Toshi buyers right there. But yeah, overall, you know, big pullback for all coins. Nothing scary, in my opinion. I think it's definitely a great opportunity. Bitcoin back on 119. I'm pretty sure Bitcoin dominance is up. I was on the daily and monthly. So let's check out Toshi. I know a lot of guys like Toshi. Ron, what's up, Ron? Mex C, Water Buffalo. So like, I actually have a video coming out on Toshi tomorrow on why I believe Toshi can do at least a 10x. So if you guys don't have my YouTube yet, check out my YouTube. Just search Sir Lewis on YouTube. I have over 38k followers. Subscribe to me. The Toshi video is coming out tomorrow. But very bullish on Toshi. If you look here on the monthly on Toshi, this is a beautiful monthly candle right here. Okay, beautiful monthly candle. Breaking out of this pendant for Toshi, and we're ready to go, right? We're ready to take off here for Toshi, getting that measured move from the breakout all the way up here. So I honestly think I think Toshi's still pretty early, even though it's already listed on Coinbase from right here, right? This is what happened when it got listed on Coinbase. It's just been in this massive pendant, and we recently broke out. So I mean, what can happen is it can definitely pump a little bit higher and then pull back, put in the higher low, right? Like a retest here, right? Retest, and then after that retest, start to take off. So either way, I'm very bullish on Toshi, and I think this coin is still early. I don't think it kind of felt like we missed out here when it got listed on Coinbase, but since then it pulled back. And it's been putting in higher lows, and now recently it broke out of this pendant. Usually it doesn't put in a new high until it breaks out of the pendant. Then maybe in a couple months or so it'll put in a new high. So very bullish on Toshi. I think still super early. And check out my video tomorrow, coming out on Toshi tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah. And Cardano's been breaking my heart for a long time. Hey man, you just gotta be patient. You know, long-term Cardano looks good here on the charts, in my opinion. I think Cardano looks really good here on the charts. Yeah, Crow is super bullish. And that's the thing, right? You want to buy Crow. You want to buy these coins when they're boring, when no one's talking about it, when they're just ranging like Crow was for months. Crow wasn't just, you know, under 12 cents for months. That's when you want to buy it. I'm hearing in September will be done. What do you mean end of September? Like the top of the market will be September? Hoping for 750. I mean, that is a possible target for Cardano. Look, in my opinion, Cardano is one of the best picks right now, based on, you know, risk management, because it's a top 10 coin. It's a 3x from its all-time high. It has a good chart, it has good fundamentals. So you know, I think Cardano is a great pick. And what's awesome too is the pullback on the 618 right there from past resistance. This is why I'm bullish on Cardano. And I know it's kind of, you know, people call it slow Dano, right? For a reason. But at some point, slow Dano is going to wake up and we're going to start to go vertical. All right. And some of my sell zone is 626 to 837 around there. Yeah. Sorry, bro. Are you able to check out Fat Camp? It's pumping. Yeah, I'll check it out here. I just got to open here a different window on Deck Screener. Romano, can you check out Litecoin? Yeah, I got you. Let me just check out. Let me open this window here while it's loading to Deck Screener. We'll check out Litecoin for you. Because Litecoin is another coin that is looking really bullish here. Holding HBAR will get you to be part of the voting in the company. Yeah, HBAR is another bullish coin. Another very bullish coin. That was on the monthly. Don't forget to like. If you guys are on YouTube, don't forget to like. So Litecoin, you know, this coin is gearing up to take off, right? We're in this, you know, we can only be in this channel for so long. Wow, thank you. Thank you for the money gun, big baller. Appreciate it, bro. Look at that. Let's go. Thank you, bro. Shout to big baller. So again, we can only be in this uprising channel for so long. You know, at some point we're gonna break out of here. Just kind of like right here, right? We were in this channel right here. So I believe we're gonna break out of here. And very soon we're gonna see $200 Litecoin. Very, very soon. But you know, as of right now, you know, Litecoin is getting some resistance here because this is basically the top from back in March and February. So, you know, it's not a big surprise it's getting resistance here. Or probably kind of form like a cup and handle. Let's pull back and then, you know, do something kind of like that. But I think Litecoin, even at this price, is a good deal. I think this coin can go past 500. All right, so I got Deck Screener. What was it? Coin Fat Cat, right? Fat Cat. Hopefully I get the right Fat Cat. Dude is on a lot of ton. Big baller, thank you, bro. Let's go. Thank you so much for the roses. Oh, come on. Are you serious right now? Peel this. How does it happen again? I just got banned again. That's insane. Oh well, I'm still gonna be here on YouTube. But man, TikTok is out of hand, man. It's like every other 2 weeks I'll get banned on TikTok. You better accept my appeal. That's all I know. Adam, I'm 12 and I want to be a businessman when I grow up. Hey man, I believe in you, man. You can definitely do it. You just have to just believe in yourself and put in the work. But you can do it, Adam. Just you know, try to find which niche most gives you passion, right? And then you could be a businessman in whatever niche or place gives you the most passion. TikTok crypto crackdown. Yeah, man, like I'm telling you right now, last bull market or like during meme coin season with TikTok, it was completely different. I got so many more views. Not just because of the sentiment in retail, but because TikTok was less strict during that time. I wouldn't be banned on the lives and stuff like that. Now it's like, it's ever since the, you know, after they banned it and it came back, it's just not the same, at least for crypto. So I do believe there's something there. And it's not just me. I look at other people that are even bigger than me on TikTok and crypto. And it's like, for them, their views are way lower. And it's just not, I don't see their videos the same. It's like the same type of, it said banned because of frauds and scams. But, you know, I do these live streams all the time. And it's just like every other week I'll get banned on it. I think it's just, they have like AI bots monitoring the lives, and the bots just...
New subscriber.
They just banned, you know, for no reason. And if you guys are coming here from TikTok, thank you guys for subscribing. You know, I got a ton of new subscribers from live streaming on TikTok, so it definitely helps here with the channel here on YouTube. Lets you be more discoverable. But we'll take a look at the market, guys. I'm very bullish in the markets. I do believe we'll pull back more. Like I said, we're gonna create a second head here for Bitcoin. Doesn't have to be a crash, but it's what I said last live stream. I believe we'll put in the second head, second shoulder, I mean, and then we'll start gearing up here to take off, right? And the key here for altcoin season is Ethereum. You want to look at Ethereum. There's 2 steps. I just made a TikTok on this video on this. The first step, we broke that multi-year resistance level. So that multi-year resistance level right there was huge for Ethereum. That's the first step. The second step is we have to come back here for a retest. We got to pull back here for a retest, because it's just so obvious we're going to retest this level. This is a multi-year resistance level. We haven't been at these prices for Ethereum since 2021, guys, when we started dropping down, right? For 1 month. We haven't been at this price for Ethereum since 2021, and that was just 1 month when we started dumping down. It's not like we were at these prices for like 4 or 5 months or something like that. So this is a pretty big deal for Ethereum. The thing is, we can go much higher, but eventually we're going to pull back to 3,800, 3,900, and then put in that higher low right there. And then after we do that second step, we're going to have a big pump, break all-time highs, and then that's when all coins are going to start to go make some big numbers. Jason says, just got kicked off your TikTok. Yeah, what happened was that TikTok actually kicked me. They banned my my live stream. I appealed it though, so hopefully they accept the appeal. If not, usually it's like 3 days. But it's definitely TikTok's fault. I mean, they have these AI bots or whatever that are just banning people for no reason. And then when you appeal it, I think it's like should be a real human that, because I had these so many before and they all got appealed yes. So look at Light Chin at 14 cents. Light Chin, what's that? Yeah, buyers are, yeah, at 3,800. Light Chin. Oh, what's the tag for it? I just see Light Link. I can't find Light Chin though. Jason says, all good, I'll be here now. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming to the YouTube from TikTok. Really does mean a lot. Thoughts on XLM? XLM is bullish. I'm really bullish on XLM too. Moves very similar with XRP, right? But overall, XLM has a great chart. We pulled back. You know, this is how you know it's different this time, right? Last bull market we pulled back and we lost that, and we went to the bear market. We dumped even harder. This time we pull back and we hold that, right? We made that a support. So now XLM is in a whole new different momentum structure here to break all-time highs. So, and we're still oversold here on the monthly. So once we go near overbought here on the monthly, it might be 1 to 3 days before XLM tops out in the market. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm new here. Chart Crow, please. Steven, welcome to the live stream, man. If you guys are new here, by the way, definitely subscribe. I go live nearly almost every day. I do crypto only. We check out your favorite coins here. I just give you my honest opinion if I'm bullish on the coin or not. As for Kronos, I've always been bullish on this coin. It's been disappointing here, but we didn't put in the new low here. We held this low. We've been ranging here for months. This is the time to buy when it's boring like this, right? And then we finally broke out here, and now we're above that 618. So Crow, from 1 month to the other, we have life, right? We have a complete different structure breaking out of this range. No matter, I see Crow pulling back here to the 618 possibly. So a good price will be around 13 cents and a half. So even if we go a little bit higher, I can see it coming back here, putting in that higher low right there at the 618, just because it's a massive target right there at the 618. Right, so I can see it pulling back there and then breaking that 18 cents. But if we pump here, I would say 18 cents. 18 cents and a half could be the top right here. I mean the local top, before we possibly start pulling back. On the daily, you can see right here, even on the daily, we did have the pullback to the 618, but I believe we'll have a bigger pullback. And you can see how we are getting near overbought here on stochastic, right? Usually when this happens, there's still more room to move up. There's still more room to move up here when this happens. So, I mean, either way, I would say under 18 cents Crow is still a great deal. I mean, this coin was 93 cents last all-time high. It's an exchange coin that I don't think is going to go away, right? It's not the bear market. Crypto.com is not going to go bankrupt or something. They literally own an arena. Once retail comes in, they're gonna download all these apps, including Crypto.com. So I would say right now is a good time to buy exchange coins, and we're kind of limited because Crypto.com is basically the only American exchange that has a coin. Coinbase doesn't have one. Kraken doesn't. Gemini doesn't either. So it's in a pretty special place. And then the ones that do, like KuCoin, they're not available in the US, right? KuCoin, BitGet, Mexi, they all have coins, but they're not in the US. Anytime, Steven. I got here the Lewis talk about CRV, VChain, or HBAR. Not yet. I haven't covered those coins yet. Let me know which one you want first. Can you check KTA? I'm a mega bullish on this one, backed by Eric Schmidt, and only project on Visa's provider registry. Yes, we'll take a look at KTA. I heard good things about it too. A lot of good things about KTA, so let's take a look at it. Let me see if I can find the... I know it's a newer coin too, right? I believe it's a newer coin that just recently came out. I just want to find the full chart. I think we'll use the one on Bitmart. So yeah, I mean, this one should be good. So KTA, newer coin here that came out. You can see on the weekly, we already pulled back. We're coming back up here. You can see why we're getting resistance here based on the weekly. So yeah, I mean, we're coming back here to the previous top. We're obviously going to get some resistance. And we got to find out here where we can pull back down to, where we can basically bottom out here, putting in the higher low. Because I believe this will eventually break out, right? I mean, it looks like just a big cup and handle. Just on the daily, you can see It looks like it's just forming a mega cup and handle here before we break out. So looking at this, let me take a look at this real quick. Look at this. So it looks like we're starting to, I mean, I would say right here is a good target for the bottom to be in here for this pullback. Right. 124. So I would say 124, 125 is probably a good key area here on where we can wick down to. So, you know, you could put buy limit orders there. It could be a fast pullback, boom. You know, sweep that liquidity right there, and then we're back over 134, and then we're ready to go. But I believe this coin will pull back to put in the higher low. All right, putting in a higher low here is pretty bullish. It's what it's been doing here over the past days. So it's looking very bullish here ever since it came out in this nice bullish uptrend here, right? It's just having some resistance right now because it's at the past top. Every single time we always get resistance. We pull back and then we break it on the second attempt. So I would say 124, 125. Maybe if you want to be a little bit more conservative and you want to, you know, just in case it doesn't top out a little high, bottom out a little higher, you can do 130. So
New subscriber.
there you go. Those are all the people coming from TikTok. Thank you for the subscriptions, guys. Anytime, man. Anytime. CRV.
New subscriber.
Yeah, all those people come from TikTok. Awesome. CRV. Let's check out CRV. Take a look at CRV real quick. Let's see how it's looking. But this is why I live stream, guys. I'm live streaming because I think this is the time to look at altcoins that you guys want to buy. There's still a lot of altcoins that haven't really exploded yet, but they're setting up. I think right now is the time where things are just setting up to explode, right? Altcoins are setting themselves up to explode. So this is the right time to be in right now. So CRV, I believe I had this pin here from last couple streams. The all-time high was around 710. And you can kind of see where, you know, I believe we're kind of in this pennant here. So we'll tighten up here, pull back to the 618 before we break out. So I believe we'll probably pull back here for CRV. The main target I would say is exactly the 618 here at 81 cents, which we got resistance here. So we had resistance here, big resistance, pulled back, broke that, and it looks like we'll probably go back there to like 81, 80 cents, and then flip that resistance as support, and then by the time there, we'll break out of this pennant, right? So we got the measured move here from this pennant. I mean, this breakout, depending where we break out, next target's around $3. Right, so like a 3x. It's not pretty bad for CRV, but again, this coin is showing you that the momentum is to the upside. This is a very bullish structure here, in my opinion. You want to be buying coins that look like this. They kind of have that inverted head and shoulders too, right? So with that inverted head and shoulders, pulling back here to the 618, breaking out of this, it's setting itself up really good. Am I active on X? Yeah, I'm pretty active on X. I do tweet. As for live streaming though, probably not, but I am active on X on tweeting and everything like that, crypto related. Torta, have I done link? Not yet. I haven't done the link yet. Yeah, me too, Steven. I think a pullback in this. I think right now we're kind of pricing in the interest rate coming down, right? Interest rate cuts. And then, you know, once we get it, you know, it'd be kind of like to sell the news. But I don't see us crashing, right? but definitely pull back on the interest rate cut news. I'm gonna go follow Mike. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Thank you. And look, all my official links are in the description, right there. Okay, and my link bio too. I also have, if you guys haven't gotten Tangem yet, I have a 10% discount on Tangem wallets, crypto wallets. They're really convenient to use. I use them all the time. Probably the best user-friendly crypto wallet, cold storage wallet. If you use my link, you get 10% discount. So definitely check it out too. What do I think about Sui? I've been buying Sui on this pullback. I'm very bullish on Sui. It's Sui's first bull market. It's one of the hottest layer ones out there, and the charts look amazing. It's kind of front running too. That's really bullish to see a coin front running the market, especially on its first bull market. And you know, I could see Sui going to 15 bucks, at least 15 bucks, 15, 25. Okay, around here for sure. So Sui has an amazing chart. It's setting itself up perfectly here. And a lot of people are comparing Sui to Solana from last cycle. Solana last cycle was a big surprise. It just took off. Weekly cap pumped 30% today. Wow, 30%. That's pretty big. Can anyone give me info on using an exchange with more coins available? I live in New York and seem to only be able to use CB. Not great. Yeah, I'll give you some info. So I actually live pretty close to New York. I don't know how if you can use these exchanges on New York, but the ones that I recommend and that I use is Kraken, Gemini, Crypto.com. Maybe one or two you might not be able to use in New York. But regarding Kraken, they do have some more coins than Coinbase, so I do definitely recommend them. And the other one is Gemini. Gemini is great too, because Gemini has a legit crypto credit card where you can earn cash back on crypto. And man, let me tell you, I got over like so much money from that from the cash back on crypto, because it's not like regular cash back where it's just like you just get dollars and it's just the same. It's like you literally get crypto from the cash back, and depending on the coin, right, if it does like a 2-3x, your cash back is just doing a 3x basically, right? So definitely. And again, I have all the links are in my my link bio. If you use my link bio links, you'll get some rewards. So basically like free crypto. I'll show you them here. Some of them are like 20 bucks, 50, but I think Gemini is actually like 50 or 70 bucks. So definitely want to take advantage of that. But as for New York, yeah, so right here in my link bio, you scroll right here, you'll see Coinbase. I mean, you already have Coinbase, but 20 bucks. Crypto.com, 25 bucks. Uphold is another good one, 20 bucks. Oh wow, I actually don't have Gemini on here. I gotta add Gemini. Yeah, I don't have Gemini yet on here. So after the stream, I'll add Gemini, because I know Gemini has like 70 bucks. But yeah, try any of those exchanges. I'm pretty sure at least 2 will be available in New York. And a lot of them have coins that Coinbase doesn't have. And also too, Mike, also when you're buying on Coinbase, make sure you're buying using advanced Coinbase. There's a major difference in the fee structure. I don't know why they do this. I think it's something regarding with the laws here, because it's not just Coinbase, it's also on Gemini and some other exchanges. You want to make sure you go to the advanced trading section, because then your fees are going to go from like $2 a trade to like 10 cents. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yes, I do that. I appreciate it. Okay, good. Yeah. Just want to make sure, because a lot of people that are new to crypto, when they start out, they don't really know about that. What are my thoughts on Pangu? Look, Pangu, it's bullish, right? It already had a really good recovery, so it's definitely not dead. And I would say it's very correlated to the NFTs of Pudgy Penguins. So as long as the NFTs are good and alive, then their coin's gonna be good as well. All right, we came back here to the highs here from where we got the launch. That's why it's getting resistance. But if you zoom in, we're just in this pendant here before breaking now. So, you know, we might be here for maybe a week or two more before we really take off. But I'm bullish on it. Again, like Pangu is if you can't afford the Pudgy Penguins NFT, you can still get, you know, you can still get access to their success by buying their coin. But sure, let's take a look at some coins here that I'm bullish on. So Caspa, I'm bullish on Caspa. See, that's a coin that Kraken has, Caspa. I don't think Coinbase has Caspa, but I'm pretty bullish on Caspa. In the top 100, can you name a few coins that you're most bullish? Yeah, great question. Let's go here to the top 100, and we'll name some of the coins here that I'm bullish on, that I actually have in my portfolio. So we're here in the top 100. Actually, this is my watch list. Let me go here in the top 100. There we go. CBV doesn't have, they don't have Caspa yet. I think Coinbase has Caspa. I mean, Kraken, my bad. All right, so top 100. I basically have all these. I just have a certain amount of them, right? Like XRP is my biggest holding. I have a little bit of BNB. I have a good amount of Solana, Dogecoin, one of my top 3 holdings. Tron's another good one too. So Tron has amazing revenue, right? If you look at their chain, they have, I think they're second for most revenue behind Ethereum. So I mean, that says a lot for Tron, because there are coins out there, there are chains that don't have any revenue, but Tron, they have a lot of revenue. Cardano, I'm very bullish on. I think Cardano is one of the best plays out there because it's in the top 10, it's well known, and it's still a 3x from its all-time high from $3. It's at 78 cents, and you know, it has a great leader, great fundamentals. Chainlink, very bullish on Chainlink. Basically the #1 oracle, and it's used everywhere. It's partnered with every, you know, basically every chain. So very bullish on Chainlink. Cardano. Let's see some other ones here. Excellent, bullish with XRP. Sui, we already talked about Sui, bullish as well. HBAR, very bullish too, has a really bullish chart. I definitely recommend HBAR too. So now AVAX will kind of get, you know, as we go here, we're getting more riskier, right? But I believe AVAX is another good coin that, even though it's in the top 20, it's still pretty lower cap in terms, like, it can give you some more X's than maybe some other higher coins here, right? Because it's still down a ton here. I mean, it was at $60 plus, it's at $23. Its all-time high was 137. But what I like about Avalanche is that it's like the main leader in the crypto gaming space. So once crypto gaming starts to pick up, that's possibly when AVAX will start to move big. And last cycle too, AVAX really put in its all-time high towards the end. Okay. Now regarding Litecoin, a lot of people don't really like Litecoin because it's old, and you know, it's, but the thing is, Litecoin survived multiple bear markets. That's a good thing, and it's been doing pretty well recently, moving up with the market. I think it's because it's going to possibly get an ETF. So if that happens, very bullish on Litecoin. I can see Litecoin eventually going to 1,000, especially if it gets an ETF long term. So I think over the years, people are going to see Litecoin as like the silver, right? Bitcoin being the gold, Litecoin being the silver. So I think Litecoin is a great pick, to be honest, even though it's a a lot of people don't pay attention to it. Doesn't get a lot of hype. Coin.
New subscriber.
So Coin is basically like one of the biggest apps out there, biggest apps known as Telegram, having a coin that has utility on it. So if you're bullish on Telegram, which I use all the time, then you should be bullish on Coin. All right. Let's see here. Shiba. A lot of people like to hate Shiba. I'm bullish on Shiba. I think Shiba can do well. Uniswap. If you're bullish on Ethereum, get Uniswap. Polkadot. So Polkadot's one of them that I don't really like because it's just the chart is awful. Even though a lot of people are bullish on it fundamentally, the chart looks really bad. It's still below its 2022 bottom. And there's just a lot of inflation based on that. So I don't really like Polkadot. Crow, bullish on Crow. Again, it's the American exchange that has a coin. So that, you know, they're going to do really well. It's not like they're going to go bankrupt. Then we go right here. Monero is good too if you like privacy coins. I honestly prefer Zcash over Monero, but Monero is okay. Pepe is another meme coin that I'm bullish on. It's on Ethereum. I think Pepe will... They might even have a chance of passing Shiba, to be honest. So there might be a battle between Shiba and Pepe.
New subscriber.
Thank you for subscribing, guys. I appreciate it. Aave, very bullish coin. You're bullish on Ethereum. Again, all these Ethereum coins are going to eventually outperform Ethereum because they're lower cap, but they all have utility within Ethereum. Right? Aave, Uniswap, very, very bullish. Curve 2. Tau. Tau, in my opinion, is one of the top #1 AI coins out there. Has and the main reason is because it's a decentralized AI coin, which is a big topic, right? I think this is gonna be a big niche within a niche in AI, decentralized AI, and Tau is the #1 coin for that. It's known to be as like the Bitcoin of AI in a way. So, you know, I definitely recommend Tau too. Near also pretty good for AI. Ondo, also pretty good for the RWA sector, real world assets. And they have good partnerships too. And bullish on Caspa. You know, very bullish on Caspa. It's proof of work. It's also had a fair, what is it called? Fair launch, right? And once it gets to smart contracts, once it gets listed on Coinbase or some other exchanges, I believe Caspa has everything to at least hit $1, at least. All right, Pudgy Penguins. It's okay if you're bullish on their NFTs. Algorand, I think Algorand is pretty undervalued. I think this coin can do pretty good, as well as VeChain. So Cosmos, I actually do have Cosmos. Very disappointing, right? Because at some point during the bear market, Cosmos was looking good. But Cosmos, kind of like Polkadot, Filecoin, I mean, very inflationary, and they haven't really moved with the market. That's not good. I'm not saying Cosmos won't recover. I'm still holding it. I'm still staking it, but it has been really disappointing. The charts have been not the best, really bad for Cosmos. But, you know, it still has good utility. It still has a big community, so we'll see what can happen with it. Yeah, hopefully Cosmos will come back. Hopefully. I mean, I'm still staking them, but I know it has a lot of inflation. Bonk is pretty bullish. If you know, I think Bonk is going to be continuing to be the leader in the meme coin space for Solana. Didn't the Solana phone come out recently or something? Render's a bullish coin. It's a really bullish AI coin. I think it has one of the best utilities out there, which is decentralized GPU rendering. And it's basically the leader in that. So I think Render can do pretty well. So Say, I have about Say on this dip. I think Say is kind of similar to Sui, but it's much lower cap than Sui. It's a layer 1 entering its first bull market. So I do like Say. Filecoin, I don't really like Filecoin. very inflationary. But yeah, I mean, that's mostly it here. XDC, bullish on XDC. Injective, pretty bullish on that too. A-Team, yeah, ADA and Algorand, I do have both. And I look, IMX, I think it's good to diversify in crypto. I think IMX is a good coin for crypto gaming, which later on, you got to be patient with it, right? Later on, crypto gaming will start to move. But I do like IMX. Basically, it's a second layer on Ethereum for gaming. So Ethereum is the biggest chain out there for the altcoins, and IMX, instead of creating its own chain, it's building that on Ethereum. So if you're bullish on Ethereum and crypto gaming, IMX is the coin to have. Floki has one of the most bullish charts for meme coins. If you look at this chart, very bullish chart. Oh yeah, Theta. Did I miss Theta? I actually have a ton of Theta. It's one of my top coins. Where is it at? It might be higher. Nah, but yeah, I am bullish on Theta. I think Theta is a good coin. Where is it at here? Oh, right here, 92. Yeah. So Theta, man, this coin last bull market hit like 12 to 15 bucks. I would say Theta is a little bit more riskier. It's lower cap, but still, I believe it's a great coin based on risk management. I think this coin can recover. Like you said, it has great partnerships. US, yeah, a lot of US patents. And it has, I mean, it has a big goal, right? They have a big goal, but I believe they fundamentally they're a great project. And based on the charts, you know, they've been recovering. They're still pretty low. They're still under $1. But again, Theta's not going to move until later on, once we have, you know, altcoin season. But I am pretty bullish on Theta. I think it's a coin that is a pretty good risk reward ratio. Yeah, it's 92. Yeah. And Sandbox and Mana, like Sandbox and Mana, I would stay away from. Like, if you want to invest into crypto gaming, you want to look at coins that don't just deal with one game, unless you have a lot of research in that game and you believe in it. Because, you know, gaming itself is super competitive, and you know, and then you just add crypto gaming on that, that's just gonna be really hard. So, you know, instead of doing that, you want to get for like crypto platforms like Gala or IMX, right? That's or Beam. Out of all the coins I mentioned, which ones do I think will outperform the others? Well, most likely it'll be a lower cap coin, right? So, I mean, honestly, I think Theta has everything to do really well. But looking higher here, it really depends, right? It really does depend on the market. Render's another coin too. I mean, this coin can take off during when AI starts to move. Render can do really well too. But man, I don't know. I mean, I think Crow can do really well too. I think they all will do well. In terms of the one that will outperform, be the biggest one out of the ones I mentioned. Possibly Theta, or even a lower cap one, right? Because this is the top 100. So maybe Jasmine. So I'll probably say like Theta, Jasmine, maybe Gala. If Gala makes a comeback, we don't know if Gala's gonna come back. All right. I also like Sonic. So, well, and a coin in the 80s and 90s that's lower cap, because it will take a lot for, you know, a coin in the top 10 to outperform, right? To be the like Cardano or Chainlink, especially, to give you the most X's compared to a, you know, Theta or a coin in the top 80 or 90. So yeah, Toshi, yeah, but like Toshi's 130. I was talking about the top 10, but Toshi, I think Toshi can do a 10x. Here's another underrated coin that's on base. If you're bullish on base like I am, look into Morpho. Morpho has one of the highest TVL on base. They're basically like a lending protocol. So, you know, they're ranked 101 right now. But if you're bullish on base, if you know, believe base is going to have a lot of money flowing in, which I believe will, Morpho is basically one of the top, if not the number one TVL, along with Aerodrome on base. You the man. I got my brother and cousin following you. Keep going, man. Mike, man, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for sharing my channel with your brother and cousin, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Toshi and Crow, I think are good. Yeah, Gala, I mean, we don't know if Gala's going to come back. I think Gala's down so much. But that's the thing. Crypto gaming is extremely risky to invest. But that again, right? If you hit right, if crypto gaming makes a comeback and you hit a home run, you can make some big money. You just have to shoot the right target. So you're in the top 200. So again, I don't really like Mana. And I'm going to show you guys here why I don't like Mana, you know, all these coins I mentioned. I'm going to give you guys here a free look. This is a free crypto website that I highly recommend for researching coins. It's called marketcapof.com. And I'm going to show you here how to research if a coin has high inflation or not, okay? So marketcapof.com, you go right here. Let me make this better. There we go. It's called marketcapof.com. You go right here. So let's say, for example, I don't really like Filecoin. You put your Filecoin, then you put Filecoin again, because we're basically comparing the two. So it's basically saying, okay, where would Filecoin be right now if I had the market cap from Filecoin's previous all-time high? So you go here to Filecoin. Let's see how much it was from its previous all-time high, and you can see, man, that's a big difference right there. It was all the way 230. Right now it's at 250. So just from the chart, you know there's a lot of inflation in this coin. And one of the patterns regarding inflation is that I see all the time is the charts look awful. Like usually the coins that have the most inflation have awful charts just like this one, where it's just putting in new lows below 2022 lows here. So how much will Filecoin be right now if I had the same market cap as $230 right there? It would be worth $18. You see that? So that puts Filecoin about right there. If it were to have the same market cap value from here right now, it will shoot up right here. Okay. So I mean that tells you that's a massive difference right there from last bull market. So it shows you all the unlocks, all the inflation over time. So it's not really good. And you know, we can look at Ethereum. Ethereum has a great chart and it doesn't have too much inflation. It has some inflation, but last time I did Ethereum, it would be like around here somewhere. So it's slightly lower than its previous all-time high. Flare, we'll do Flare. Let's do Flare. Yeah, let's check out Flare here, because so 2023, I'm bullish on Kaspa. I think Kaspa is one of my most, one of the coins I'm most excited for this bull market. I think it can go to at least $1. At least $1. And honestly, Kaspa, we know nothing will be comparable to Bitcoin, but Kaspa's very, if there's one coin out there that's similar to Bitcoin, I would say it's Kaspa. Proof of work, had a fair launch, right? So Flare, it would be worth today 0.25. Yeah, so if I had the same market cap here from a 0.8 today, it would be worth 0.25, like around here. So yeah, Flare does have a lot of inflation, as you can see right there. You gotta see why there's a lot of resistance here too. But again, bullish on the markets. I think Bitcoin will pull back slowly, or we'll have like a slow pullback. Just giving you guys here a Bitcoin update before I go. I see Bitcoin having a, and I said this last live stream, even with the breakout here, this would have been a great short. But I said what I see Bitcoin is doing is basically chopping out here, pulling back, chopping out here towards the end of the pendant, basically putting in the second shoulder to this inverse head and shoulder, which is a bullish formation, and then eventually breaking out of here. So that's my forecast for Bitcoin. We'll see if it comes true. I'll say the probability is we do that, right? I don't see Bitcoin breaking out of this heavy resistance level until it forms some support here. Okay, so yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow, guys, for sure. Again, check out my links if you guys want to get BitUnix, KYC free, VPN free in the United States. You can use this anywhere, and every single month they're giving me these campaigns, basically free money if you guys are trading. I'm doing a lot of low leverage coins, low leverage trading. So, you know, leverage trading doesn't have to be scary. I know people make it scary, like you get liquidated, you lose money. I've been doing 5x, 10x trades, like long term, and it's been great. It's been great because, you know, I'm long term minded. I'm gonna take profits towards the end of the bull market, right? So I think right now is a great time to do that. So you guys want to check it out, use my link. You'll get this campaign right here for up to $400. But the best thing is that each month I'll update you guys on the new campaign. So it's not just a one-time reward. So that's BitUnix. The second one, which is also KYC free and VPN free, which you can use in the United States, is BTCC. They've been here since 2011. They never had any hacks. They have proof of reserves. And with my link, they give you 10% deposit bonus with the max limit 10K reward. So it's kind of crazy, but you can get up to 10K based on this 10% deposit bonus. But again, you can just put $600, get the 10%. But yeah, definitely check them out, guys. Good stuff. Anytime, Steven. And thank you guys so much. Subscribe if you guys are new. Thanks to all the new people that came today. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm doing live streams like this, if not every day, every other day. All right, I just want to keep you guys updated in the crypto market. And I just want to say thank you guys so much. I have a new video coming out tomorrow on Toshi, so put the notification bell to be up to date. And have a great night. Have a great night, guys.